I watched the movie Krampus today, the DVD I got from the library. Krampus is holiday satire horror. I say satire because it's so funny. And some of the masks, and it's not really makeup, it's just masks and special effects. Things are kind of cheesy, some of them. But it's funny and it's good. I watched it all the way through, which most movies don't keep my attention. This kept my attention all the way through. I wanted to watch it. Um, I posted on Facebook today that I was watching it and said, wrote something like Cousin Eddie on Home Alone, because it was like, to me it reminded the guy that he was okay. There's Max, a boy, about 10, I don't know. His big sister, his parents, their grandma lived together. And who was visiting for Christmas was her sister and husband, their 4 kids, and they brought Aunt Dorothy. She was kind of, the crotchety, older, crude, rude, drank all the time lady. Kind of cliche. But the reason to say Cousin Eddie is because this guy, he was redneck. He wasn't poor trash like Eddie, but he was really redneck, and he had a lot of guns, and he owned a Hummer, and he talked about hunting and killing stuff, and he was tough. He was a man's man. He was raising his son to be a linebacker, and one part his son drinks a whole gallon of a 2 liter bottle of pop and belches really big and goes, "Yeah, that's my boy." It's really cheesy, but cheesy funny. And the reason I say Home Alone, because this boy Max, he was the main character, kind of central main character. He was in love with Christmas and wrote this letter to Santa, but didn't want his cousins to come, and they took the letter and they read it and they made fun of him. They said, "Oh, ha, ha, you still believe in Santa Claus?" He tore up the letter and he threw it outside the window. And so it's that made me think of Home Alone, because it was a big house. Plus, he was upstairs. When he threw the pieces, they showed him floating, the piece of the letter floating up in the sky. It made me think a little bit of Polar Express. How the ticket blows, and yeah, that letter goes up to the sky, and the big sister is a stereotypical teenager. She's got to be with the boyfriend, and he doesn't text her for 2 hours. I gotta go find him. Well, so she goes out in this blizzard, because they woke up in the morning, there was a blizzard outside, and even though they didn't have any hot water or electricity, and the gas was off, and it was like, that's why he didn't text you, but go check anyway. He lived like 3 blocks away, so she was going to go walk to his house, which I think is kind of weird fetched, because I wouldn't if it was a blizzard outside, blowing as hard as it was, I don't think I'd let my teenager go outside by herself. But, whatever. So they let her go out, and she saw Krampus jumping from rooftop to rooftop. And she started running, looking up at him. Running. And so to hide, she hid under this van. So she got down on the ground. And you see Krampus's feet. And then he jumps off. And I don't know where he went. There's this package. It was a Jack in the Box. It played a Christmas song. Can't remember a Christmas song, but the crank was going around and it popped open. You hear a scream, and they pan back from the van. So whatever was in there popped out and got her. So that was fun. The next person to get taken by the Krampus was the pudgy cousin, the one that was mean to him, and he had some chains wrapped around him, and he was pulled up the fireplace. Someone didn't say the grandma, she's paternal grandma, so it was the dad's mom. She was the stereotypical Eastern European old lady. Her language, I don't know if she talked Russian or German. I can't tell the difference, but it was subtitled when she was talking. And in the old country, she told a story about the Krampus and in the old country this and old country that. And Uncle Howard, he was like, "Are we gonna listen to this lady?" You know, funny. And she said, we just have to keep the fire burning hot. Anyway, I'm not going to give away the whole story because it's really entertaining, and I would encourage people to watch it and then post their reactions on here because it's funny. But there's another thing that reminded me like Christmas Vacation. They had the Advent calendar where most of the action happens on the 23rd. You pull a little door open on the Advent calendar, but on the 22nd was when the cousins came over, and Dorothy, first thing she says when she walks in, she goes, "What are we eating?" And they have dinner, and she goes, "What kind of family doesn't have ham on Christmas?" You know, she's crotchety, she's drinking all the time. Yeah, it's a fun movie. Like I said, I watched all the way through, and the ending, it's just like, this is so cliche and cheesy, but it's just like it's worth it.